Last video you saw how to create a jokes bot using intent entity and an external jokes API, the Chuck Norris jokes API. I hope by now you must be familiar with the powerful, how powerful the Chatron platform actually is, and the you can actually do like thousands of things on the platform, and you don't require any kind of coding to create really powerful and good bots, right? So in this video, I'm going to try and show you how to create. I'm going to show you how to create a bot, again the jokes bot using the Chuck Norris jokes API itself, but with only the buttons, right? So just a small, I wanted to just cover it really fast, so I'm just going to do that. And don't worry, if you already understand the core concept, you can also skip this one and directly go to to the next one, where we help developers, where I make you understand how to create bots and also give advertisements on the bots to create revenue. So basically that's another awesome feature of the Chatron platform, which no other platform has right now. And I would recommend that you go ahead and see the next video and earn money from the bot as well, right? So for now, let's just start with the jokes. So the first module must say that, hi, what kind of jokes do you want? And then we give two quick replies that says nerdy and explicit. Just a second. Yeah, explicit and nerdy. Yeah, and then you click submit. So basically the first thing that is opening up and saying is, the first bot says is that, hi, what kind of jokes do you want? And the two quick replies are nerdy and explicit, right? Now we're going to connect these. I'm not making intents or entity here because that has been handled here in the last video itself. And I'm going to save whatever the user clicks on will be saved in the param called joke type. And I'm going to connect this to a new module called module 002. And here I'm going to click on dynamic and use the API, right? So basically I'm going to use query params here. The query params are going to be limit to, as you also saw in the last video, and it is going to be, oh sorry, I did not turn this on. So basically I'm using contextual parameters, right? So I have to turn this on. Do remember this, whenever you use parameters from inside the flow. So for example, joke type is the parameter I'm using from inside this inside the conversation, right? So I have to turn on the contextual parameters API type, right? So here it is. So the base URL is still random and the query param is limit to, and then you put in the joke type, right? So very simple stuff. You don't need to do much. It's really simple. Now what you need to enter is sample JSON. I already have a sample JSON with me, and I'm just going to enter that. Here it is. This is the basic this is basically Postman that you see on your screen right now. I've entered the sample JSON, and now I'm going to choose the key that is joke. Value.joke is the key that I have to choose. It's blue in color, and I'm going to just enter. So this is basically where the response is going to go. Enter dynamic message, and I'm going to just use value.joke here, right? Now because I'm going to create a very simple bot using these buttons, I'm going to create two quick replies that are again going to get connected back to this itself, right? So basically I'm going to do is to create two quick replies, and I'm going to connect this module back to itself. So I'm show you how. So for example, the user clicked on nerdy value will be stored in joke type, and it will pass through this, and it will return a joke to us, right? Very simple stuff. And then you will also see two quick replies, nerdy and explicit. Now what I'm going to do in user says is, I'm going to connect both of these to again joke underscore type, and I'm going to create a self edge, right, to the module 002. You'll see how the self edge looks like. It looks like this. So it helps you create a simple loop, right? So what is happening is, once the joke is given and then you again choose explicit, then it again goes back to 002, where again another joke, and then you choose nerdy. So it creates a loop, right? Kind of a loop. Now let's integrate and see how this is working out. Just a second, let it load. So I have created a page called jokesbot 2, and I'm going to subscribe it here, and the subscription is done. Now I'm going to search for it here. Here it is, jokesbot 2. And so again the problem of get started is coming. So what you have to do is go unsubscribe and then subscribe again. So this is some problem from Facebook's end, as I mentioned earlier as well. It comes a bit a couple of times, and but don't worry, just subscribe and unsubscribe, it will go away. Yeah, here it is gone. Right, click on get started. And yeah, so once you click on get started, oh sorry, I just pressed refresh, never mind. Yeah, I clicked on get started. It said, hi, what kind of jokes do you want? I selected explicit. And now according to our flow, it must return to me a joke, and then again the two buttons, explicit and nerdy. Now let's see. I think there's some issue with my internet again. Never mind, I've just refreshed it. Yeah. So the result was, one day Chuck Norris walked down the street with a massive erection. There were no survivors. So these are some explicit jokes. Now let me click on nerdy. So according to our flow, it will give out some nerdy joke to me. Yeah. So here it is. Yeah. Scientists have estimated that the energy given off during the Big Bang is roughly equal to Chuck Norris roundhouse kick. That's another joke. So if you so this basically is, this is a perfect loop that has happened. And what is basically happening is that I'm firing the module 002 again and again throughout the whole process. Right, I whatever I choose is stored in joke type, and then it is passed through the API again and again. Right, so we created a powerful bot really quickly. Here is the new bot, right, new joke. Right, so basically it's, so Chatteron has made it so easy for you to create, really awesome bots, that I would suggest that you should, spend no time anymore and actually start creating one. In the next video, I'm going to show you how to create a bot and also monetize it using contextual advertisements. So remember I told you about this button. Do you want to monetize your bot with paid advertisements? Right. So in the next video, we are going to see how you can actually start monetizing your bots with advertisements, with event triggered contextual advertisements. So hope you like this video, and see you next time. Bye bye.